Hello everyone. Today we're diving into the latest Empires and Puzzles Beta version 80.4 update. This patch brings one major update and 5 exciting additions that touch on both events and heroes. We've got Halloween Brawl, Halloween Quest, and Summon Portal, a new Forsaken hero, new Morlovia heroes and costumes, the brand new Fleur De Sang family, and the arrival of Astral Demons. I'll go through each of these step by step. I've also left timestamps below so you can jump directly to the part you're most interested in. Let's get started. First up is Halloween Brawl. This event is basically the seasonal raid brawl, but with a Halloween twist. The rules here heavily favor heroes from the Morlovia and Fleur De Sang families. These heroes gain immunity to bleed damage, mana generation debuffs, and skill blocking effects, resistance against mana reduction, and most importantly, a plus 40% stat boost across the board. That's a huge power spike, making these heroes absolute monsters in this brawl. Once you rack up 50 wins, you'll unlock the Raid Brawl chest, packed with valuable rewards. Definitely worth grinding if you have heroes from these families. Next is the revamp of the Halloween seasonal quest, now called the Sanguine Feast. Here's how it works. The quest has 10 stages on each difficulties, and they're replayable. The main goal isn't just clearing stages, it's collecting Sanguine spirits. You can earn them in 2 ways. First, by defeating Sanguine skulls during the quest. Each skull drops 10 spirits. Higher stages equals higher spawn rates. But take note, there are only 50 skulls total, which means you can get a maximum of 500 spirits from the quest. Second, by summoning in the seasonal summon portal. Each pull gives you 10 spirits. Now, why are these spirits so important? Because 100 spirits equals 1 free pull in the brand new Sanguine summon portal. About that portal, no classic heroes. A big relief if you're tired of seeing Bane or Dawa. It features new Fleur De Sang heroes, but the odds of pulling them are painfully low. Almost impossible unless you're really lucky. On the bright side, if you do pull a featured hero, they come fully ascended. You won't need to spend resources leveling them up, though they won't be limit broken. The downside, the gem cost is steep. 450 gems for a single pull, 3,900 gems for 10 pulls. Well, here's my advice, don't rush spending gems here. Instead, maximize your 500 spirits for at least 5 free pulls, or save epic summon tokens to use during October's seasonal or Sanguine portals. The third update introduces a new Forsaken hero, Kadith, the Accursed Clergyman. He's a legendary hero, Dark Element, Wizard class. His signature skill brings a brand new debuff effect called Fear. Here's what Fear does. Reduces the target's defense by 35%. Removes all dispellable buffs and prevents new buffs or positive stacks. Forces the target to deal 130% damage to a random ally every time another ally fires their special skill. This is nasty. Fear is like an upgraded version of the Greed effect. It not only blocks buffs, but also weakens defenses and punishes enemies by making them hit their own team. The only downside is Kadith suffers from insanity, which balances him out. But still, the Fear mechanic is going to be game-changing. Now, let's move on to the Morlovia family, which is getting a nice boost this Halloween. We're not just getting new costumes, but also a brand new hero. First, we have Annabelle's costume, known as the Baroness of Dust. She's an epic dark sorcerer who takes on the role of a dispeller, cleanser, and strong healer, a really versatile support option. Next is Edwin's costume, called the Backstabbing Butler. He's a legendary nature cleric who plays as a fast-hitting damage dealer with the ability to bypass defenses, debuff enemies, and apply damage over time. And finally, there's Hortensia, the fosterer of fly traps. She's a legendary nature druid who combines minion destruction, reaper effects, fiend casting, and healing debuffs all in one package. While these additions aren't game-breaking, they definitely freshen up the Morlovia pool and give us new tactical options for this Halloween season. Speaking of Halloween, the spotlight this year is really on the brand new Fleur De Sang family. These heroes are dripping with theme and synergy, and they're going to stand out immediately. The lineup includes Yamakius, the Sanguine Scion, a rare nature sorcerer. Tailsy, the Sanguine Assassin, an epic dark rogue. Ludovico, the Sanguine Steward, a legendary ice cleric. Elisabelle de Tulliers, the Sanguine Countess, a legendary fire wizard. Guillemette, the Sanguine Crusader, a legendary holy paladin. What really makes this family unique is their shared bonus, the Blood Lily effect. Here's how it works. It stacks up to 10 times. Each stack deals 25 damage per turn to the enemy, and that damage is instantly converted into healing for all Fleur De Sang heroes on your team. This means they don't just chip away at enemies, they sustain themselves at the same time. In practice, a full Fleur De Sang lineup could feel hard to take down, constantly draining life from opponents while keeping themselves alive. Finally, we reach the Astral Demons, another brand new family making their debut. Unlike the Fleur De Sang, these heroes lean heavily into damage over time mechanics, but with their own twist. The family includes Agaro, the Gatekeeper, a rare ice paladin; Mael, the Pursuer, an epic fire rogue; Anatema, the Empress, a legendary ice cleric; Paimon, the Lawmaker, a legendary dark sorcerer; Exhar, the Warlord, a legendary nature barbarian. Their signature effect is called Resonance. This effect makes damage reverberate across the battlefield, bouncing to random targets. A few key things to note: it can't hit the same target twice in a row. Each attack deals slightly less damage than the last. Now, the standout here is Anatema. She introduces a mechanic called Astral Orbs. These orbs hit on enemies and explode after 3 turns for massive damage. But there's a catch. If you manage to cleanse the orb before it detonates, it still deals resonance damage. And if a hero receives another orb while they already have one, the first orb explodes instantly. This chain reaction can happen up to 2 times per turn. The result? Astral Demons bring chaos to the battlefield. Unpredictable, punishing, and extremely dangerous if left unchecked. So, what does beta version 80.4 really bring us? Halloween Brawl will be one of the most rewarding raid events we've seen, especially for players with Morlovia or Fleur De Sang heroes. The Sanguine Feast quest adds a new layer of replayability, with Sanguine spirits turning grind into meaningful progress. Kadith and the Fear mechanic could completely shift how we think about debuffs, forcing enemies into self-destruction. Morlovia costumes and Hortensia add fresh tactical depth, giving us more flexible options this Halloween. Fleur De Sang heroes bring unique synergy through their Blood Lily effect, blending damage and sustain in one package. And the Astral Demons raise the stakes with Resonance and Astral Orbs, mechanics that make combat feel chaotic and unpredictable in the best way. Overall, this update mixes seasonal flavor with real gameplay shakeups. It's festive, it's meta-changing, and it gives something to both casual and competitive players. Now the big question is, what excites you the most? Is it the reworked Halloween event, the arrival of Kadith and his Fear debuff, or the new family shaking up the meta? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss my latest video updates. And I'll see you in the next Empires and Puzzles video.